Hey Royals fans, and welcome to the Lions Roar. It's Hockey Fights Cancer Night here at Santander Arena, where the Royals are taking on the Newfoundland Growlers at 7 o'clock. It is a big night. We've got so many things happening. Look behind me. We've got a cornhole tournament. There's the parade happening outside as we speak. There's an Alvernia women's hockey game at 2 o'clock. And then, of course, the most important thing, free souvenir cup refills at 7 o'clock when the game starts. Now, we have the names of both ours and fans' loved ones painted on the ice. It's a pretty awesome thing. I know I was able to put a few people who were affected by cancer in my lifetime. So just a really cool thing that we were all able to do on Wednesday. Make sure to look out for that on the ice once we get this game underway. It's a big game between, again, the first and second place teams in the North Division. Growlers won last night in regulation 3-2, so they've got a bigger lead on the Royals than they did before. Growlers, best team all-time in ECHL winning percentage, best team in the league right now. Let's go to Kirk MacDonald, the head coach of the Royals, hear what he has to say about tonight's matchup. Kirk, we always talk about how bounces can go to one team or another. Felt like a lot of the bounces didn't go for the Royals last night. Do you feel like you generate your own luck in a game like that?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, the first goal, it's completely unlucky. We basically shoot it in our own net, and stuff happens like that. But we completely dominated the first period. That was the only scoring chance we had for them. But then the second period, we were not good. Specifically, the last 6 minutes, we were really, really, really bad. And I think that's something that we need to continue to get better at. There's going to be lulls in games, but we kill that penalty Ebbs took. We do a great job. And then literally they got 8 scoring chances in 6 minutes of hockey where, it was basically half the scoring chances for the game for them in a 6-minute span. That's not good, right? And, there's going to be lulls in the game, like I said, but you need to keep them to an area where like teams are going to get chances, but they can't be compounded on each other. And if it wasn't for Usti in that 6-minute span, it easily could have been 4 or 5-0 headed into the third period. And they got one and kind of held the fort. And then, we gave ourselves a chance in the third. But, when you start behind the 8 ball like that, it's tough.
Yeah, we talk about Usti. He had a pretty solid start back to the season with the Royals. How would you evaluate his play?
I thought he was good last night. Like I said, the first goal was just whatever. But not much happened in the first for him. And he stayed dialed in, and then in the second, he made a lot of big saves for us. Like, he was really good, and it's going to be a tight checking game against these guys. Like, I would give them their coaching staff a lot of credit. Like, they defend a lot better than they had in the past. Maybe not as dynamic offensively, but they really protect the middle of the ice. So it's harder to score and create scoring chances. So we got to be dialed in on the defensive side, and it's going to be a bit of a tight checking affair, and we got to make sure we manage the puck. And like I said, we didn't do a very good job of that, and we left Usti out to dry. And I think he bailed us out in the second period. Like I said, it could have been a lot worse, and a little too late. But I think we see like where we're at and where the potential is for our group, and we just got to stick with that process.
Brad Morrison started on the top line last night. Well, what do you think of his play?
Good. Like, obviously he hasn't played in a while. It's basically been almost 3 weeks since he played. He had like 10 days off the ice. He got this last week of practice, and I think he may be a little tired at the end. But if he could get a third assist, he should have on the second goal. Like, he made a really good play, won a puck battle, got it back. Then we make a play to Kenny, and then obviously bing bang tic tac toe, we make a great play. But like I said, he actually started it with a great play. He just can't give a third assist. So you can kind of see the puck follows him around. When he does lose possession or turn it over, he works hard to get it back. Like the scoring chance he had in the first period, really nice play, but it started with a back check, creates a turnover, and then ends up leading to a scoring chance and a power play for us. So, I think he's only going to get better. He reminds me of kind of where Pritch was on day one with us. So I think there's a lot of potential, and Pritch is, like I said, continue to get better over these first 10 games, and arguably even our best player the last couple of weeks. So I see that kind of same progression with Mo, and we're excited to have him. I think he brings a dynamic element to our group.
Penalty killing, it's gotten a lot better since the start of the season. Wasn't the best, but it's stabilizing, going back up. Do you feel like that's going to be key going forward, especially against a team like Newfoundland?
Yeah, I think most nights, we're either even or better 5-on-5. So if we can continue to win the special teams battles, we'll give ourselves a chance. Done a really good job cutting the ice in half, eliminating seam plays and second and third chance opportunities. Teams are going to get chances on the power play because they have more guys on the ice. That's just how it's going to go. Usually when you get in trouble is when you don't get it down the ice and they get a second, third, fourth chance on a same sequence. And we've done a good job eliminating that. Hank's pre-scouted really well and kind of given our guys an opportunity to have success. And since the last 6 games, I think we've been really good, and we just need to continue with that. And like I said, this is a potent offensive team, and they can get chances on the power play. But I liked our game last night on it. Like I said, we really only gave up 1 seam chance, east-west. So if we can continue to limit those, we'll be fine. And yeah, like I said, the special teams is huge. Like, you can win or lose games. That's points in the standings on the special teams. So as long as we continue to execute on both sides of that, I think we'll be fine.
Awesome. Thank you, Kirk. Well, I hope I'm close enough to the mic right now as we have the parade passing by right now. I heard Santa Claus saying Merry Christmas. I hope that's Santa. I'm not actually seeing him right now. But we've got so many festivities going on in the heart of Reading, Pennsylvania. Come to Santander Arena at 7 o'clock tonight. Doors open at 5:45 for season ticket holders, 6 o'clock for general ticket holders. Can't wait to see everybody there. But for myself, Dylan Coyle, this has been the Lions Roar. Go Royals!